corner just says live.
Oh, okay. Hi, guys. We are here today, this morning. It is Thursday, January 30th, correct?
Yes.
Right? Okay. So I'm calling Regan, as most of you know, because if you're watching, you are on my personal Facebook page. And if you saw me yesterday, I was trying to figure out how to get my friends on live with me, and that feature is no longer available anymore for Facebook for any of my business entrepreneur friends. It's no longer available. So I have this third-party live streaming app that I'm using. And today I have a friend of mine named Kelly Moses, and she is on my team. Beantown Accents. She joined Sensi, and she is actually pretty good friends with a lot of people in my family. I'm going to kind of give her the floor in a minute and just let her tell you who she is and how she came about Sensi. I will be asking her the questions. This is not scripted. I mean, she's literally going to give you her authentic answers. And this is part of a series that I'm putting together. This is my second interview with somebody on my team. And I just want to show you guys that there's so many different women and people and walks of life and ages and educational backgrounds and, whatnot that join Sensi, and they're just like you. Anybody can do this, truly. And I really want to highlight these incredible women that I'm surrounded with. So you know that it's not just me, and I'm not feeding you spoonfuls of nonsense to like get you to join or make it sound good, because that is truly farthest from the truth. So this is Kelly.
Hey, everybody.
And Kelly, tell us, just kind of your story, like who you are, where you're from, and how you came about Sensi.
My name is Kelly Moses. I am a married mom of 3. I have 2 college freshmen and a junior in high school. So I recently had been laid off, and I was just home with the kids dealing with high school graduations, sweet 16s, getting them ready for college. And a friend of mine had reached out and said, "You buy the products, you like the products. Would you be interested in selling?" I said I would give it a try. I figured for me it was more I could use the money for myself. My husband works full time. We own a garage door business. So he is constantly go, go, go. And at the time I run a nonprofit from August 1st to November 30th here in Charlestown where I live. So my full time is to dedicate to that during those months. So I needed to be able to do something that I could do between dealing with 3 kids in a nonprofit. So I said I will give it a try.
Just add one more thing.
Yeah, I was really nervous because I'm not one to like reach out to people and outgoing and speak to people. I like to keep to my little bubble of people. So it was very out of my comfort zone, but I'm glad I made the choice to go over. I love it. I have a lot of fun doing it.
So you just literally rifled off a million things that you do. You are
Yeah.
a mom of 3, right?
Yep. Yep.
And
Yes.
you are obviously, if you're a mom, like you are just doing a million different things, being pulled in a million different directions as a mother alone. You also, your husband and yourself own a business, and you run a nonprofit. And I don't know, that's not the cheerleading coach. You're also a cheerleading coach, correct?
I'm the president of Charlestown Youth Football and Cheerleading. So I oversee the whole program.
Okay, she does that too, you guys.
Yeah.
And if you didn't hear, she's from Charlestown, Massachusetts, right in Boston. And so she heard about Sensi through one of her friends, who is my cousin, correct?
I actually started buying Scentsy about 5 years ago from your other cousin, Dee Dee. That's where I very first got my Scentsy product. Your cousin Tina was hosting a party, and I bought from her.
Okay.
And I used the warmers. I still have a couple warmers here in the house, and Janelle had my sponsor had reached out to me and was like, "Hey, I'm looking for people to join my team. Would you be willing want to give it a try?" And I was nervous because I was so active with the nonprofit and the kids. My daughter is captain of her cheer high school team,
Mm-hmm.
so I was dedicated to that.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, my kids were everything. I wanted to make sure that I could do this, but also be there for them. Like right
Absolutely.
now, we're in basketball season, so I was like, it'll be challenging, but I can make it work, and I'm glad. And it has worked since I started in August.
Amazing. So you had already tried the products. Now
Yeah,
you like the products, like
I
the
love the products.
products, love the products. Okay. So had you ever done any kind of direct sales, multi-level marketing, anything like that before?
No, I have worked in healthcare for the last 6 years.
Okay. Yep.
I have
Very similar to
never,
me.
yeah, I never did any of direct sales. I've customer service, like I worked in healthcare customer service, but
Mhm.
as collections, but never face to face with people that aren't in my circle.
Right. And normally it's not like you to kind of put yourself out there and really like reach out to people, or like you
Yeah,
said, you more so keep to yourself. You're more of an introvert and just kind of like do your own thing. And I mean, you're busy enough that you have other things to do. So going with that, did you feel nervous that like, okay, this is another thing like that I don't even have any experience with? Like this is another thing that I'm throwing onto my plate. Like, did you hold back or have any reservations about, okay, I don't have enough time?
it was never about time because I knew I could make it work. For me, it was nervous and nerve wracking when I received my kit in the mail. It sat in the corner of my living room for like 3 days, and I'm like, I can't do this. Like, I was more nervous about putting myself out there and getting rejected by people. So I think I kept looking at it like that. And I
Yeah.
finally said to my husband, I said, I'm just going to give it a shot. I'm going to open it. I'm going to go live. I'm going to talk to people and see how it goes. And I'm glad I did.
So your biggest reservation or doubts and fears or anxiety was just putting yourself out there and
Yes.
thinking like, I've never done anything like this. I don't know if I can do it.
Yes.
Now, when you joined, if you could just kind of tell our audience, viewers, customers, friends, and family, um, what kind of helped ease your mind or your experience? Like, do you feel like you got good training? Do you feel like you were worked through this like step by step, or like it was easy for you to kind of jump in and take it step by step to kind of see results?
Yeah, so I definitely think all the videos that I watched leading up to the day I got my kit and putting it out there to people, those videos helped a lot. Um, Talking directly one on one with Janelle and having her show me exactly what I was in store for with
Mm-hmm.
like the system, and the products were never a problem. Like I knew what the products were. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
realize there was so many products that Sexy
Mm-hmm.
had because I just had wax and warmers. So definitely learning all about all the other products, but I definitely feel that there was a bigger broadcast of team members that I knew that if I needed help or a
Yeah.
question, the answers were there and someone was always willing to help me.
Definitely. Now we have a team page.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you that are watching this, we have a team page that I run, and you know, I my team is called Beantown Accents, and then I am a star director, and then underneath me, I also have directors, and they kind of break off into their own groups. And so Kelly's sponsor, Janelle Gretorix, who's my first cousin, is Kelly's sponsor, and so Kelly kind of, Kelly falls under Janelle's team now, but she's still under my group. So do you feel like the team page is like a good asset or is a good resource for team
Absolutely.
members?
I I remember when I first started, I was going back months and just watching different videos that people had posted just so I can get a glimpse on like how people have run their business.
Yeah.
I think at one point I was far back to like maybe 2 years going back into it just because I was so nervous that I just kept watching different videos and
Yeah.
I literally clicked every single link on the group page just to
Mm-hmm.
get information because I was so nervous about failing. And
Yeah.
I always tell myself, give it your all. or don't give it at all.
Oh, I'm
And
so that way.
and I'm one that I will give it my all, and at least if I give it my all and I fail, I know I tried 100% my hottest.
Right. I'm the same. I'm very black or white. I'm either all in or all out. Like I just have always been that way. There's no gray with me at all.
Yeah.
So when you joined, you wanted to do it because you did have, like with Sensi, you have the flexibility to be your own boss. You are your own boss. You're pretty much considered like a franchise business owner and you're independent. So you make your own schedule and you knew that would be something that works for you and your family.
Yeah.
But as far as goals, like what you thought this business could actually do for you, what kind of was your mindset when you first joined? Like, were you thinking like, okay, I just want to bring in a few extra bucks a month. I want to get my Sensi at a discount. Like, what was it that you were aiming towards?
Just extra money on the side. Just I knew going into it, I wanted to be able to be at all of my daughter's high school games,
Yep.
and I wanted to make sure that I could do everything that I needed to, whether it be at college meetings, and something that my kids are my everything. So I just wanted to make sure that when I joined, I could do it and still make extra money for myself. Um, so it was more just for pocket money. I didn't set out to, it wasn't like a full time, like, I didn't know I would do as well as I did. And
Right.
I was honestly taken back by it. I was like, wow, I didn't realize I had it in me on what I could do.
Right. You can do this. You
Yeah.
can do this. Because a lot of people think also like direct sales, it's just like completely unattainable. It's just like this pipeline dream where like, okay, I could probably make a little bit of money, but like, could I
Yes.
make this a full-time job? Like, I don't think so. Now, if you like, you've taken off, and I can speak personally on this because obviously I see your numbers and everything, that you're doing incredible. I mean, literally incredible. Like you are definitely projected to be one of our top leaders, and you just have a great mentality and attitude. And, now that you've kind of seen what you can do and that you can do this,
Mm-hmm.
and you have it in you and you kind of know the business a little bit better now, you have the tools and resources at your fingertips. What is your vision for this year for Kelly or Kelly and Kelly's family? Like, what do you want to do this year with your Sensi business?
I'm hoping to grow my business where I can be able to provide to send my kids to college and not have to worry about them paying back all these loans that
Yeah.
they have to take out.
Mm-hmm.
With two in college right now, and now I have another one in less than 2 years going into college too. And then next year, I want to be able to pay off at least half of their loans
Sure.
and know that they're going to be set after college and not have to worry about a financial burden. That is my
Absolutely.
number one goal, and that is my biggest goal.
Right.
And
Now, do
that is
you
what I'm working
believe,
towards.
like, do you genuinely believe that that is something that is attainable through
Yes.
Sensi?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, if you could just tell people watching, like what your either biggest advice would be, or if they're thinking about it and just hesitating, or a misconception about this business, because there's so many misconceptions, and direct sales has a bad rep. But it's something that I truly enjoy. Yes, it is my livelihood at this point. It's a full-time income for my family and I, but I literally enjoy it. And it's much more than wax and warmers for me at this point. But if you could tell people that are watching this something about Sensi, or, just any kind of advice or insight, what would you say to them?
If there's someone out there that's looking to join a direct sales company and get the perks of the wax, the warmers, the washes, I I would tell them not to wait any longer. Take the leap because you don't know what you have inside you. Coming from someone that I didn't know what I had, I didn't know I could do this. I was terrified. I said to my husband, I can't do it. He's like, okay, no big deal. Like, if you can't, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You gave it a shot. You're gonna try it. Just don't wait. do it for yourself, and then do it for your family,
See where
because
it goes.
you'll like it. And that's what I keep telling everyone I talk to. I have someone that's joining my team next week, and if you the longer you wait, the more miserable you will be, and say when you do join, wow, I should have joined 6
I
months
should
ago.
have joined sooner. It's woo! Lost you there, Kel. So it's so funny because I speak to people about this, people that I know that would want to do something like this, and I can feel a lot of hesitation sometimes because it feels like a big step. And when you joined, did you purchase which kit did you purchase?
The $99 kit.
Okay, so the $99 kit. And I want to throw this out there, and I'll probably do it every video because I want you guys to know that us as consultants, or your sponsor when you join under us, we do not get any commission, kickback, bonuses, or anything from you joining at all. So when we recommend a kit to you, based on what you're looking for or what you want, it's not because it's self-motivating. It's because with that $99 kit, you're getting over $300 worth of products. I mean, you're getting business products and Scentsy products that you get to walk away with and keep for yourself. And that $99 and getting that back is literally my first goal for every single consultant that joins, because then you already made your money back and you're making profit from that point forward. And is any job easy? No. Nothing's perfect. Nothing's easy. Think about your 9-to-5 job. Most people are miserable and cannot stand doing their 9-to-5 job. But is it simple? Yes, because we have everything broken down into steps and processes, and you have so much encouragement and support that it's so not what you think it is. And coming from Kelly, that is literally the girl next door, the mom next door. She's involved with her children. She's got her hand in a million things. Her and her husband own a business, and she's busy. But she is one of the most successful consultants that joined under our team in 2019. I mean, it's absolutely mind-blowing and incredible to watch somebody take off and to build confidence. That is something, I mean, clearly I didn't know you before this, but I already see a confidence switch in you just from knowing you from when you did join, which is pretty incredible, because that is something that money can't buy. And I know it seems very cliche or cheesy to say this, but that's the stuff that really changes people. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. I always just want to, introduce my team. My team is like my family, and Kelly. And Kelly, do you have anything to say to maybe any of your viewers that are kind of on the fence? I know you said, just join, don't regret it, because you literally will not regret it. I promise you would never regret it. But if there's anybody out there that may be watching you in your journey, if you have anything to say, take it away, girl.
If there's anyone that's just looking questions, reach out. I'm here. I will answer all the questions. I will sit and meet for coffee. Um, Anyone who just has any type of questions about what I do or what we do, I'm always here. I will help you. I tell everyone that I reach out to, everyone that buys from me, like, you guys can do this, and
Totally.
I know that you can. So if you have any questions, if you're looking to do something different, feel free to
Right.
reach out. I'm always here.
Absolutely. Amen to that. Great job. And you know what? I want to just add to that is that number one, we will never say something to make it sound good, because we're involved as much or as little as you want us to be in when you join Scentsy in your business. Okay. We're here to help you with your goals, which leads me to my next point, is that you see me and, I do this full time. Like, this is literally my livelihood and career now. But when you join, you don't even have to be myself or Kelly. You can join to just because you like Scentsy, you love the products, and you want to get it at a discount. Maybe you just looking for a few extra bucks to get your nails done every month. Or maybe you are looking to quit your job because you hate it. Don't think that that is not a possibility. And I want you to look at Kelly, and I want you to look at myself and know that if they can do it, truly, I know I have it in me that I can do it. Okay. So we are no different than you. We have the same struggles, anxieties, fears, doubts, reservations that you do. I still do. I'm sure Kelly still does. We
Mhm.
make big, lofty, scary goals for ourselves. But I go after them full force because I know that I can do it. I know, and I want to breathe that confidence into my team, into the people watching, into the people that are considering this because it's true. So we'll leave you off with that, right? Kelly, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
And guys, if you have questions, drop them below. If you have any questions for me, you can message me. If you have any questions for Kelly, please message either of us. We're more than happy to help and answer you. Honestly, we do not sugarcoat anything. So have a happy Thursday and enjoy your weekend coming up. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.